Hello and welcome to another update video about AVAX Avalanche. So yeah, this is a coin that did rally significantly yesterday and today again. So it's also one of the coins that probably is in the wave 5 at the moment. And it's getting really interesting. I mean, I already raised my concerns here yesterday that it was coming down too low. But I didn't take the count of the chart. I think that was a correct decision, and highlighted to you this could very well just be some kind of a diagonal structure, because we were moving down in a descending wedge. Yeah, you will remember that if you watched yesterday's video that we talked about this descending wedge pattern, and obviously it's possible bullish turnaround implications which a descending wedge has. And yeah, I think it was the right decision to highlight that. Looks then like the wave 4 created an ABC, the C wave in an ending diagonal, and we are now in an impulsive wave structure here in a wave 5. Now, at the moment, the assumption would be that this is still a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pattern in an ending diagonal. And it would be some kind of a weird, very strange structure, to be honest. Don't really know how to put a channel here, or it's not great. Normally you would try to identify some kind of an ascending wedge or something of some sort, which might still develop like that, right? I mean, what I cannot rule out is that all of this was some kind of a triangle, that the wave 4 finished here, and that this is now a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You should then very shortly see some kind of a move down, and I guess we will get some clarity, but at the moment I don't see a top in place. Yeah, and anybody who entered here in this sort of long-term buy area or down here is probably extremely happy at the moment. It got a bit close yesterday here with this move down, but as I said, we should wait for the Fed interest rate decision before making a decision there, really. And I think that was a good good decision to wait a little bit with changing the count. So at the moment we can still see this wave 4 is having finished at 1650. Then here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe as a diagonal, or that the wave 4 finished here and then this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Either way, I'd be careful with entering at the moment, because there is no clear setup at the moment. There is uncertainty what wave pattern it is. Certainly what I can tell you and what's very clear is that this is at the moment a very strong coin, and that if it all goes well, it can still push higher. For example, as I just explained to you, this could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think if we get some kind of a sell reaction here in this region, maybe around $23, then we have at least clarity that this is some kind of an ending diagonal, and we might get a 4 and a 5 of some sort, and I will be able to update you tomorrow. But certainly this wave 2 has not started, and depending on how this structure develops now, I will adjust the long-term support area here for the wave 2. But yeah, it's going well with AVAX, and the entry points we had here on this chart were great. I mean, I could give you many more entry points, but to be honest, I always try to give you only the high probability ones. Yeah, and if it's not, then I mention it to you. Even yesterday we talked about this descending wedge, and I said this could also be, in a more bullish interpretation, a 1, 2, 1, 2 setup in 5. If that's the case, yeah, and you have a 1, 2, 1, 2, then we could get a 3, 4, 5 of 3, 4, 5, and you would not see that area again. Okay, so that's highly interesting. And I also highlighted to you yesterday that if this is a 1, 2, 1, 2, the price must not drop below 1750, and really had to turn around before breaking below 1850, and it did that. So good, looking good for AVAX. I think this is not yet at the end of the move up, but we might have a temporary top in place here shortly within this diagonal, and I will keep you updated. So it's looking interesting. Hopefully you like the update about AVAX. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.